Alright, welcome back everybody to another Friday. We are going to be doing NHL 20, back with our Canucks today. And we got a few decisions to make with this. You've got our trade deadline coming up. We're still a ways away. I think we stopped it early January, so we're probably still, a couple months away before the trade deadline. But it is coming up. And we were trying to figure out last time out whether we should make a trade with Philadelphia for James Van Riemsdyk and Nolan Patrick, and what that potential trade would look like. So that's where we're at. As you can see, it's the game directly before Philly. That's why we stopped it where we did. And if we have a look at the Flyers, they're kind of a middling team, I think, right? Yeah, 17, 16, and 7. So they're not really in the hunt for a playoff spot at this point in time. We also found out that they are not playing Nolan Patrick again. He missed out basically last year as well. He hasn't been playing for like the last 3 years. So I don't know exactly what he has done to warrant that, but he's not playing. So the potential solution, or not solution, but the potential interest we had was doing something like this. They do want Wakabayashi. We would probably have to give up Stillman. No, not Stillman. Ciolfito, because we'll have to give up a player that we have signed, because we have not signed Wakabayashi. And then the other guy that we were potentially looking at giving up is Raquel. So doing something like that. And then I noticed, because I had a look at this the other day, that they actually want Jim Reimer. So I would be willing to do Reimer, and we would probably pick up Billy Husso. As our bench warmer goalie, because then we would have Kakkonen as our backup to Demko. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Now I know that that would not go through, because I believe Philly say that they are trying to save cap space to re-sign their players, so we would probably have to retain some salary. Now, given that Raquel's got 5 years left, I don't want to retain much. So I'm thinking we retain, basically make him a $5 million player for them. So if we retain 750 for 5 years, I would be alright with that. The question is whether they would agree to that, because it's asking a lot. And when I was looking the other day, I was thinking, well, okay, so if we did that, then essentially one of these guys would replace Raquel on that second line, which leaves us probably JVR, which leaves us Patrick. Now we could bump Cedric Paquette down to the fourth line and put Patrick on the third line. That is a possibility. We could do that. And then bump Patrick up to the second line for next year, because we probably would not re-sign Van Riemsdyk because he's what, 34, 33? 33. He's also listed as a third line scoring forward. But he is technically a sniper in this one, so you'd have a sniper, power forward, sniper second line if you go with JVR. If you go JVR, Horvat, and Duclair on that second line, then you get, sorry, Horvat's not a power forward, is he? So you'd have two snipers on that second line, basically. And then Patrick on the third line, which could work. And then once Van Riemsdyk goes, then you have Patrick, Horvat, and Duclair. So you have your power forward, two-way forward sniper. The problem with Van Riemsdyk is he's a left-hander. So is Horvat, and so is Duclair. So that second line is entirely a lefty line, which means you don't have anyone on the point to take a shot from the left side, you know, for that one-timer kind of thing. So that's a little frustrating in that regard. However, there is a potential solution for that. Because we could do this. That would probably go through. But then I see that Ottawa, they want to give up their young stud, who they drafted, what, 4th overall? 4th overall in the draft just gone. A center, two-way forward, right-handed. Now he's only 80 overall, he's listed as depth. But they want to give him up. The key is, if you look at Ottawa's record, it's pretty poor. So they are basically in the offload everything that we can right now kind of frame. So what I was thinking is we could make that trade with Philadelphia. We could also make a trade with Ottawa. And we could probably get that back. Ristolainen and a third for Horvat. Now, it doesn't go through because they're over the cap space. But Horvat's only got 1 year left. So we can take all his salary, or half of his salary, for Ottawa. I would be completely on board with doing that, because it's just for this year. But we'd lose our captain. And the reason I'm thinking this might work is because then you do have a right-handed guy on that second line. Not Ristolainen, but you got Nolan Patrick. So your second line becomes JVR, Patrick, and Duclair. you'd put Ristolainen on either the third or fourth line, and then Paquette on whichever one he's not on. That's my thinking with that. But as I said, we are, 50 days away from the trade deadline. I'm a little leery about pulling the trigger on it right now. I'm thinking maybe we should wait a little bit, because there is another team who I would be willing to grab some things from, and that is Boston Bruins. They have a ton of defensemen. They're also a good team. They don't want to give anybody up, but they do have a lot of defensemen. As you can see, they got these top 6 here. They got these guys who are listed in the majors as well. So potentially what I could do is maybe we go for Jakub Zboril. Two-way defender, fits in the top 4. There's our replacement for Philip Broberg, who's currently injured. So that's a possibility. And that'd probably be a straight swap, because I think they want Broberg. Yes, they do. So that would be a straight up swap. It's a lot of money though, right? 5 mil for 3 more years, or 2 and a bit years, and Broberg's still on his rookie deal for this year and next year. So personally, I would like to keep Broberg. I think he's back in March, wasn't it? I have a feeling that's what the report said. March 11. So still a couple months away. So I've been toying with that idea. So March 11 puts us where? How many more games do we have to play? He'll be back in time for this game against Calgary. I see 13 games there, so 14 games he'll be back in time for. So the question is, do we do this now or do we hold off? Because we are coming up to an interesting point in the season. If you look at where we are in the standings, I think we're still in a playoff spot. I think we're second or third in our division. Third, there you go. We're tied with the Sharks, but we've played 2 more games than a decent amount of the other teams. We played 4 more games than San Jose and 2 more than Edmonton. Well, that would put Edmonton tied on us, I guess. Fair enough. So it's not as bad as I was thinking, but we've kind of been middling the last little while. Been winning as much as we've been losing. I mean, we won the last 2 games against Anaheim and Edmonton, then we lost 2, then we won 4, we lost 4, kind of thing, right? So it's kind of been win 1, lose 1 kind of deal for the past month or so. So that's kind of why I'm thinking maybe we should make the trade now. Actually, on that topic, hang on a sec. Maybe I should see if we can scout a few of these guys, eh? So we wanted Jakub Zboril, so let's have a look at him. I probably won't do this move, but I don't think I've technically scouted. Oh no, I have. Okay, so he is scouted, but again, they don't want to give him up, so it's going to be a tough one. It's Ottawa, wasn't it? Ottawa and Philadelphia. So him, we probably want to scout. And Philadelphia, I think we might have done these two. So Patrick, we are currently scouting. Konechny, we are scouting as well, but he's not on the trade block. And I don't know if we have scouted JVR. We have. Okay. Can you scout a goalie? Wait, is that even a thing? I guess we'll scout him, why not? What's the worst that can happen? So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should wait like a week or so until those scouts come back. So we'll do that. We'll see what we can get up to. So we're up to the 8th. We've got 4 games here. So Philly, Washington, Arizona, and Minnesota. Oh yeah, before I do that, I better save, huh? So I hope everybody's week has been going well. Ours has been a little frustrating. Some things at work that we're not particularly happy about. We'll go a week, see what we can do. Big game against Philly. Dylan is a defensive defenseman. I'm not really interested in that. We've already got a defensive defenseman, so no. Gonna decline that. 3-2 loss to Philly. Ottawa Senators have fired head coach Kirk Stolarz. Jet Wu has been injured. We'll just replace him. We're not doing that. So 3 losses and a win. Well, 2 losses, a shootout loss, and a win, I guess. So Edmonton probably made up a bit of ground on us. They have. We've got 2 games up to here. Maybe we should just go up to like the All-Star break, right? It's another 4 games, so we'll see what we can do. We need realistically to win 3 of them. Jet Wu is back, so we'll put him in. Overtime win. Draft rankings. LA Kings have fired their head coach, Damon Brust. Loss to Columbus and a loss to somebody. Tanev is out for about a week. Alright, so we'll just replace him. The Jets, and another loss to the Blackhawks. So what we're doing ain't working right now. we are still hanging on to that third spot. Alright, well let's go up to the 29th, because it's a spare day where nothing is going on. Alright, so let's see what is going on. Petey's having a good season. Can tell that. He's still more than a point a game. I'm going to go forwards. What do we got? So the top 6 is still the top 6. But the second line is a -1 now. The third line is a -3 or a -2. And the fourth line is decidedly average as well. So it's the third and the first line is fine, second line is meh, and then third and fourth line is where we are getting killed. Okay. Defensively, it's the third line that is taking the brunt. See, Stetcher and Nemeth are pretty ordinary. -12 and -5, alright, so that's pretty disappointing. What about goalies? How are we going on that? 901 save percentage, so our defense is not as good as what it was last year. Reimer's played 9 games, he's 4-4, so we are a month away from the trade deadline. Since we started this stream, we have gone 2, 4 and 2. So what's that? We've gained 6 points out of a possible 16. As I said, middling. So I think now is the right time to do this. It's a big risk, I'm well aware of that, but I think we can probably pull this off. So let's have a look. We'll have a look at all the teams, shall we? So we will go into Boston, we'll see how their defenseman is. It was Jacob Zaboral, who we were looking at. It's in the top 4 defensive pairing there. Not on the power play, not on the penalty kill, unfortunately. But he does fit in the top 4. He's listed as a medium top 4 potential player. Basically similar to Vince Dunn that we had last year, from what I can tell. Then we need to go to, what, Ottawa, right? Have a look at that young stud. Ristolainen. We've no idea about him, unfortunately. It just says he might fit in somewhere. And Philly, I think we'd probably have scouted him. Yeah. So he fits in the first forward line. Line scouted on, we don't know because he's not playing. And JVR I think we have scouted. So he only fits in the first forward line. I'll get it out eventually. And then their goalie, right? That we were looking at potentially. Nothing to report. Which is fair enough. So I think we're going to do this. I think we are going to make this trade with Philly. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But essentially, I like the idea of doing this. So we're going to trade him. Going to trade him. Going to trade him. And we are going to trade Wakabayashi. So I'm pretty sure that won't go through. Yeah. So they do say that we are going to try and retain some or money so that we can sign our guys. So we'll try it at 0.75. There you go. So we have done that. Lost morale for trading away Raquel. Okay. So let's see what we are doing now, huh? So essentially what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in JVR right there. I'm going to put in Patrick here. There you go, went from an 80 to an 85, huh? Okay, I'm going to swap those two around. Actually, no, hang on a second. I'm going to put in Horvat. We'll put Horvat in here, I think. And then we will put in Paquette. We'll take Horvat out. And we'll put in Carlson. So extras. PD, Besser, Patrick, JVR. So we do want Duclair on that, I think. He's got 79 face-off, so I think he should be alright. And then I think Carlson we're not going to put there. We are going to put in... Actually, no, we will put in Carlson. Then I think instead of Anderson, I think we're going to put in Nemesnikov, because he's a lefty. So you got a righty and a lefty there. That works, I think. Right, left, right, and a left. Yeah, so I think that works. So what else we got? Goalies. We are going to put in Kaapo Kähkönen. Okay, so I think we are good. Who is scratched? Tanev is injured. So is Broberg. We got a backup goalie in Huso. We got a backup forward in Horvat. That's right, because Hansel is playing right now. So we do have our three. That's essentially what I'm thinking we are going to do here. So we are going to go back to Ottawa. And we're going to do this, I think. We're going to take Ristolainen. We're going to move Bo. We're going to take all the cap space for them. It's just so they can help out a bit. We want this to go through, so we can probably still get something. So we'll try for the third. And we'll just see if this goes through. I think this proposal could work, but if we accepted, we would have to put Chris Turney on waivers. Ooh, really? Where's Chris Turney? Didn't we have him? So let's have a look at their forward core here. They got anybody who's making like a lot of money with no cap space? Like this guy, for example. He does only have 1 year left. Oh, my laptop just crashed. Of course it did. What is Turney? Third line, checking forward. Because he is in the AHL, I guess, right? Okay, hang on. We could probably do this. We could still probably do this. I don't know if they want anyone in our minors, though. Josh Bailey. Sure. Then if we take Turney, because he's only got 1 year, right? They've not extended him. We could also take Eric Stahl, actually. I think I'm more interested in taking him, though. So we could do that, for example. That would probably go through. Sweeten it just a touch. Okay. We have a few draft picks, right? About a fourth. Fourth is not enough, okay. I guess we could keep going. We do have some fifths as well. There you go. So we've lost our captain. Alright, let's see what we have here. Okay, so who is on? I think he is... No, he's not. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to put him in for now. Okay, I'm just going to say best... no, I don't want best lines, do I? Put Rafferty in there. Three on three. Go Boucher, I think. As a sniper, we need a little bit of that. Swap those two around so we have a right-handed shot. Okay, so let's go to NHL. So we do have Chris Tierney, who is listed as a third-line guy. So we're going to go him for now. I think instead of Hansel, I'm going to try this Ristolainen guy. Okay, so first things first, we've got to change Nolan Patrick. He can't wear number 19. Number has been retired. You can have number 91 though, the reverse. We are of course missing our captain. Trying to think who would potentially make a good captain, who's been here a while, other than Petey. He's been here a while. So is Stetcher actually. I guess we'll have a look at what the morale is. It should say who's a presence and all that, right? Okay, so Nemesnikov is a presence. That is it. It's just Nemesnikov, huh? And of course they went down because of the fact that we A, have been losing, and B, we've made a few trades. You know what, I think I am going to make Hamannik captain for now. Or I could go Pulock actually. Yeah, I think I will go Pulock for now. And I think I will give it to Hamannik. There we go. Alright, so that's what we got right now. So it's a very different looking team now. Top line is still the top line. But we now don't need to worry about that, so we'll swap our power play back. Got two right-handed shots though, unfortunately. We need a lefty. Well, actually, JVR can shoot left, can't he? There we go. That'll work. Four-man power play. Can go like that. Three-man, Patrick and Van Riemsdyk. No. We're going to go Patrick and I think Chris Turney. You got Nemeth and Pulock, Stetcher and Hamannik. Because of course we don't have Broberg right now. So that's fine. Patrick does not fit in there, does he? So we'll take him out and we'll put in Turney, who does fit. Extras, what do we got? Ristolainen and Stetcher, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm going to swap those two around. Three on three. Petey, Besser, and Quinn. Patrick, Duclair, Pulock, Turney, Nemesnikov. You know what? Let's give the young kid a go, eh? Why not? Yeah, I think that'll work. So we're going to give this a go. I think he's a righty, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay, so who is scratched right now? Carlson, Hansel. So Tanev would come in for probably Ristolainen, who we could then probably send down. Or we could potentially move Turney. Do that. Potentially. Fits in on the second line, apparently. If we tried to move Chris Turney, it's a possibility. We could potentially do that. But I don't know. It's a tough one, eh? And defensively, that's what we got. It all hinges on when we can get him back, eh? By him, I mean Broberg. Alright, well, new look team. Made some moves. Hang on, go back to the... Wait, what? Oh wow, okay. So on that loss against Bellevue, Ristolainen put up 5 points. And then we trade for him. Seems fair. That's very funny. So there you go. So it's just us who have done this. It's an interesting one, I think. Anyway, let's see. Actually, let's save first. That would probably make more sense, I think. Canadians want to hear what the return is for Max Domi. So we traded our captain, just like the Vancouver did in real life. And we've given the captaincy to Ryan Pulock. I think will be a pretty good one. So let's see. First 2 games back to back. The Islanders and Tampa Bay. Let's see what we can do here. They still want Broberg. We are not giving them Broberg. Okay, so roster moves. I think we're going to push down Hansel. And these both are technically, I could do that. Potentially. But I don't really want to do that. I think I'm going to push down Hansel, definitely. To see Jet Wu and Niels Höglander. No, they are the future for us. 6-0 shutout against Tampa. They destroyed us, but we 2-1 win over the Islanders. Okay, so Tanev is fully healed. Okay, so he is coming in here. Got a face-off rating of 80. His is also 80. 79. Okay, you know what? I'm going to push him down, I think. Purely because he is not on waivers. So I'm going to push him down. I know he'll be very upset. He is a center. So I'm going to put him over here, I think. Two-way forward. So is he. Yeah, so I'm going to... We'll swap him over there. There we go. I think he's got half decent face-off, right? What's Chartier's? 78. Okay, so he's better. There you go. Let's do that then. We need a righty up here, don't we? Oh, I'm still screwed on that anyway. Okay, fine. We'll keep that then. Actually, what is Duke's? 81. Okay, he's got real good face-offs. Alright, so that's what we're going to go with. Very different looking team now. He's only played 2 games. How's his face-offs been going? %. Okay, that's fine. He hasn't played all year, so it'll take him a little bit of time, I think, to get used to it. I think we need to do something with our extra attacker, don't we? Brandon Tanev? Yeah, sure, that's fine, I think. I think that'll work. So no to that one. Go up to Buffalo. 3-1 loss. We have slipped to 5th now. We'll go up a week. 3 more games. Ottawa, the Rangers, and Vegas. Cousins a 3rd and Winterton to Columbus for Stenland and a 3rd. Suda for Jetwoo, no. I think we're going to be tanking, boys. Go up to the... Go up to the 26th. That's a couple days away before the trade deadline, so we'll do that, I think. Shaw on a 5th to the Islanders. Pittsburgh get a 2nd, a 4th, and Stelbitz. Fair enough. Olofsson and Forbett to Anaheim. Buffalo get Fleury and Milano. Tanev has been injured again. Okay, so chuck somebody in. Beat Detroit. Lost to Chicago. Nashville get Bo Horvat and Connor Sheary. And Ottawa get Ryan Ellis and Jace Harreluk. Okay, interesting. Grauvik's been injured, that's fine, we'll just replace him. Multiple players on Vancouver are now eligible to be traced. Okay, I'm going to ignore that for now. I think. Because I want to see who's scratched. The Tanev is back. Okay, so we'll put him in. We lost again. Okay, so we went, what, 1, 2, and 1 in that little stretch there. So we're not being brilliant in this, eh? Are we in a playoff spot at all? We are not. We're a point behind Arizona. And about 3 points behind the wild card spot, I think. All right. But we are getting Broberg back in a couple weeks. So maybe we should have made that trade with Boston. I don't know. I do not know. Let's see what our AHL team is doing there. Who they put in for those guys. What do we got? Oh wait, hang on. He's on our team, isn't he? Oh no, he's fine. I thought it said Bregman. I said it, Bregman again. Bergman was injured. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Who was scratched? Okay, so it's just these three guys. Okay. Alright, I can sort of do this. So who is available now? Who have Anaheim put up for this? Nazem Kadri, 32 years old. Ooh, Nikita Gusev, playmaker. What's his contract like? 1 more year. Left wing playmaker for that second line instead of that wouldn't be bad. Do they want him? Do they want James Van Riemsdyk? I'm gonna guess not. No, they do not. They want Turney. They want Stetcher, they want Hoglander, they want Wu, Engren. What is Engren? Playmaker, center playmaker. He was our first round pick last year. Okay. They also want Duclair, and they're not going to get Duclair on the Mesnikov, I don't believe. What has Patrick done for us? He's played 11 games and has 6 points. Not too bad. To be brutally honest, that's the most games he's played in 4 years. Alright, how has he been going? 2 power play goals. His face-offs are getting up there, nearly at 50%, I'll accept that. He's taking the puck away more than what he's giving it away. I don't know if he's a power forward or a two-way forward, to be honest. He seems to be more of a two-way forward kind of guy. Abby, what are you doing? She's being psycho again. Running around the house. Jumping on the couch. Or on the back of the couch, I should say. She'll be fine. What is he listed as? He is now. Okay, so I wonder... We're not going to sign him yet, though. I know he's listed as a top 4, but I just don't think we need to do that just yet. What is going on here? Oh my god, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to reschedule that. That's fine. Laptop is still trying to get back to normal too, but whatever. Alright, well let's see who else is available. Arizona. No one really, eh? Boston, Bancroft, and Draffin, that's it. Buffalo do want to give him up. Why does it say trade block and then he's not, but he is? 26 years old. What's his contract like? 3 mil. He's already an 84. I would not mind doing that actually. If we went for Hayden Fleury and we kicked out Broberg, straight up, that'd be pretty close. Hang on, did they extend him? No, not yet. Thing is, we do have to potentially do something here because Broberg is out for another couple weeks. Or do we just say no, we'll just accept the fact that we probably won't quite make the playoffs? I think that might be worth it, eh? Okay, what else we got here? Want to give up Eric Lindholm? Interesting. 28 years old, 5 mil contract for 2 years. Okay. Intriguing. Where does he fit in? Borderline 1, that's it, okay. Carolina? Don't really want to give up many people. Chicago don't want to give anybody up. Colorado want to give up Amir DeKaiser. Defensive defenseman, left-handed. And Stringer, a left wing power forward. And who do they want? They still want Broberg, okay. I don't really want to give up Broberg. But he's about the only one who we could. Though Van Riemsdyk's got around the right trade value for one of these two guys. Like Stringer, for example, two-way power forward, medium top 6 potential, 19 years old. Was a first round draft pick. Okay, interesting. What else we got? Columbus, Nick Cousins, Mel Smith, Bortuzzo, and Nyquist, so veterans there. Dallas, Jamie Drysdale, right-handed offensive defenseman. Thomas Harley, a two-way defensive defenseman. Top 4, medium potential. Very similar to Broberg, huh? Only Broberg is injured for another couple of weeks. You know what? I think we might just stick with what we got. I want to know what Kakinen's done for us. He's played 1 game. I'm presuming he doesn't have a big contract, right? Yeah, okay, he doesn't. Neither does Ville Husso. Okay, I think that's fine for that, to be honest. Because we still have a little bit available, so I'm not overly worried. If we need to make a move, then we can make a move, so that's fine. We got guys in the system coming up, so that's fine. Detroit, nobody. Edmonton, Langenbrunner, Udi, Burkle, Lavoy, Nickel. No one really jumps out to me. No one on Minnesota. Max Domi. Second line playmaker. What's his contract like? Has he been extended? He has not. Well, what do they want? They want the Mesnikov. What does he fit in on? Potentially forward line 3. Okay, hang on. I wouldn't mind maybe making that move. Carry, shoot, balanced, balanced. Dump, shoot, balanced, balanced. JVR does not fit, we know that. We could use a second liner. I wonder if we did like that, for example. And then moved Domi for JVR. I don't think they wanted JVR though. I guess we could check. Up to what? Montreal, right? Yeah, they don't want him. Don't want him, but they do want Nemesnikov, who's 30 years old. And how old is Domi? 27. That would potentially work. We don't have a draft pick to give back though, do we? Like, we'd have to give up something in return. What else they got? They're not giving up any defensemen, that's the problem. That's fine. Nashville, Sissons, Turris. Turris. He's a playmaker, isn't he? Two-way forward. Right-handed shot. Wonder if we could move him for Turney. 2 years. Do they want Chris Turney? If they want Chris Turney, he's gone. They do not. Of course not. Don't really know why they don't want him, but anyway. Who else they got? So why do they want to give this guy up? What is their center core like? Horvat, Duchesne, Johansson, Sissons. They got this Jeremy Waugh guy. Joshua Waugh. Okay, third line scoring forward. That's a lot of trade value. Sissons, Turris, Bugstad. We could potentially get Bugstad as our third line center. That'd probably go through. He's got less trade value than Turris. Contract's a bit nicer too. Okay, interesting. So Nashville. Have to think about that, eh? New Jersey. Got some good young guys there. Islanders don't really have much. The Rangers. Ottawa want to give up Ryan Ellis and Eric Brandstrom. Okay. Eric Stahl as well. Philadelphia, we've already pillaged them. Pittsburgh. Hinestroza. Two-way forward Sonny Milano does not fit in anywhere. Jaden Schwartz is a sniper. Philippe Deneau. As a two-way forward, we could probably put him on that second line, to be honest. What's his contract like? Not terrible. David Perron, that's a lot of money. 4 years as well. Oh look, TJ Brody. Could bring him back. I don't think so. I think if I was going after someone here, I'd probably go after Dano, but I don't think they want anybody that we have. Yep, nobody wants that. Okay, what does Tampa Bay got? You want to give up this Alfredson guy, left wing. Power forward. Ooh. That's a big contract, huh? 78, 19 years old. Oh, do they want that other guy that we have? Probably not. That guy's a center, isn't he? They don't want him. But I wouldn't mind doing that, to be brutally honest. Like, I'd be down for that. Although he is a right-handed two-way forward with decent face-offs. Maybe we should keep that, huh? Yeah, we probably should. Alright, who else do... Tampa have? No one, it was just him. Okay. Toronto. Kapanen. Second line. Left wing. Is he a left wing? Right wing. A right wing, two-way forward. Hasn't played, of course. How much cap space do they have? Hardly any. They also want Duclair. Okay, let's see here. So if I did that straight up, nowhere near the thing, and of course we lose Duclair. I'm just thinking. I don't know if this would work out, but anyway, who have Vegas got? Kapanen to be good. That's it. Yeah, there's not much there, is there? So if we were gonna do this, we would probably essentially blow it up. So we probably would like pick him up. Problem is he's what? He's listed as a two-way forward, isn't he? Just says top 6, potentially. Alright, so let's think about this. If we were gonna blow this team up, we need a playmaker more than a sniper. though, wouldn't we? Okay, so we need a playmaker. And I think Calgary had one, didn't they? They had Lindholm, right? 2 years left. So if we wanted Lindholm, for argument's sake, can he shoot? He's a right-handed shot though, isn't he? Yeah, we kind of need that left-handed guy. I thought there was one, wasn't there? Like, who had him? Yeah, this guy. Oh no, he's a left winger who shoots right, okay. Actually, that would fit. All penalty kill, that's it. That is it. Okay, what about that Calgary guy? Possibly forward line 1. And then look for a sniper in hang on a sec. Didn't they have one? How long's his contract though? 2 years. All penalty kill. So I guess it doesn't really matter, eh? Oops. I think it was these guys, right? Yeah. How long's his contract? 1 more year. Okay, so that's fine. How more good are they? Do they want JVR? I'll be willing to give him up. I don't think they'll want him. But they're going to take him. Like, that'd probably go through. And contract-wise, it would fit. Unless we try that with San Jose. What cap space was JVR at? So they'd be over, that's fine. So it would go through, but his cap space is way more. How many shots has he been taking? What does he generally do? 180 in 18 minutes. Or 17 minutes. So 180, okay. In 17 minutes of ice time. What has Duclair been doing for us? So he takes about 30 more shots in the same amount of ice time. I think it's Gusev, eh? I think it's JVR for Gusev. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Anaheim. And we're going to see if we can just do this straight up. I mean, he is listed as a playmaker, right? Yes, he is. which is kind of what we need. Although do Calgary want Duclair? If Calgary want Duclair, then that's a tougher choice. They do not. We re-signed him, didn't we? Yeah, 3 years. And that's a good deal as a second line sniper, so I'd rather keep him. I think it has to be one of these two, either Johansson or Gusev, but I don't know which one is which. They're both up. Borderline 1, all penalty kill. Maybe we make that trade. And then we try and sweeten that deal by adding players who they actually want, who hopefully we don't have any contracts for. They want Clark, they're not getting Clark. They want Engren and Stillman. Delamont? What are you? Low top 4 potential. Wouldn't mind like giving him up. Like that. For example. Because, I mean, we do have our right-handed shot with Nolan Patrick. Put up 31 points in 18.5 minutes. $38 points in less. Okay, I think that's probably the better choice, isn't it? So I think that's probably the way to go here. JVR for Gusev, and we'll throw in Delamont. I just want the playmaker ability more than a sniper, I think. Lost morale for trading JVR, but that's fine. He does not fit in anywhere. Really doesn't, does he? He only fits in on the third line. Okay. That's fine. I'm still not sold that he is a two-way playmaker. Sorry, power forward. I'll get it right eventually. Stetcher. So we need someone who can shoot left-handed. Oh, Tanev can get there. Tanev will put there, and then we'll put in Gusev there. There we go, that should work, I think. We'll swap these two around, because we do not want that. So I'm going to put in Tanev again as the left-handed shot for the point. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. The only question mark is what we want to do with him, because I think his contract is up. He actually fits real well on that second line, doesn't he? Could potentially just do that as well. He does shoot left, so it's not that big of a deal, but I think I like having a playmaker at some point in the top lines there, but we'll have to wait and see, I think. Could swap those two around maybe, but he's a grinder, so we're not going to do that. Oh, hang on, now we probably can. Could probably do that. Doesn't affect it at all, does it? It's about the only thing we haven't tried, isn't it? So let's try that then. Why not? Number is he? 97, okay. I think we're all good for now. Can't wait until we can get him back, eh? So we'll make that trade. So JVR is off the team. Does anybody actually want to re-sign? We haven't checked that. Gusev does. So does Stetcher. Okay, well we need Troy Stetcher, so oh, do we? Jetwoo is not quite ready yet, is he? So, what does Stetcher want? What is his contract at? 2.2 mil. Whoops. So he's currently getting 2.2 mil. Okay, what does he want? 2.7 mil for another 2 years. I give him 2.5 for 2 years. Be willing to do that if he wants to. I'm not sure about Turney. I'm not sure about Anderson. What does he want? 1.5 for a year. You know what? That wouldn't be bad, actually. I can do that. 1.5 for a year. Sure. Bergman wants a contract as well. I'm not going to give him that, I don't think. The question is Gusev and Turney. What does he want? $4.6 mil. Really? Really? Well, let's see what he's worth, huh? He's got 22 games and 30... Okay, we'll see how many points he puts up. 60 and 38 is what he's currently got. Alright. We've got no games between now and the trade deadline. Nashville get Sillinger, Baron, and Blackwood, and New Jersey get Bo Horvat. Everyone's happy because Anderson was offered a contract renewal. And he has re-signed. So is Stetcher. Okay, so the two guys we really wanted have re-signed. So that's fine. We are still out of... We are 5th. We are a point behind the Oilers. And 3 behind the Coyotes. I don't think playoffs are going to happen. Which is a bit of a shock, but we did change our team pretty good. So, and I think we'll have, maybe, a decent draft pick. We'll have to see. Watch us now go on a frickin' run, huh? So Broberg is coming back when? March 11. I think I said he had like 10 games or 12 games or something. So he's still going to miss 10 games. March 11. He's only going to miss 5 games. 5 more games. Okay. Unless we do try and pull a move here. I wouldn't mind that Hayden Fleury one, but I don't think he's still there. Buffalo still are there. They've not extended him yet. Top 4 defensive pairings. And straight up, that'd be pretty close. What are Buffalo's defense like? I didn't check that. Like, do they need him? Or are they, like, fine? Darlin and Ristolainen, that's a pretty good top 2. They've got Fleury and Montour as a left and right combo there. Henry Yokahaju, also a top 4. Cody Ceci. Yeah, so they kind of need a lefty, don't they? Problem is, we know that Broberg fits in. Gain morale because of locker room interactions. Okay. I mean, the difference is he's 21 and Fleury's 26. Fleury ain't gonna get any better. Broberg might. The difference between an 8th overall pick and a 7th overall pick, huh? 5 years difference. What has he been doing for him? Just out of curiosity. It's mainly been playing for Anaheim, but that's fine. 20 minutes of ice time, roughly. Gives the puck away a lot more than what he takes. Okay. What about Broberg? How did he go for us? Same thing. But it is also the difference between going up from AHL to NHL. This is his first crack at it. No, you know what? I'm going to keep him. Screw it, we're going to keep him. I think that's the right thing to do. At least I think it is. So we're not going to make any more moves. We've made our moves, I think. So let's just get up to the end of the season and see. Broberg and Wu. For Brody. Santini. A fourth and a fourth. We know Brody's not too bad. What is Brody listed as? Well, that's still the deal we gave him. 32 years old. Fits on defensive pairing 2. Did they re-sign him? They've not re-signed him. He's what, 84, I think he was? Yeah, so it's similar, but we would be losing out on Jet Wu. What is Santini? 27 years old. Right-handed defensive defenseman. Top 6. So essentially they are giving us a left-handed two-way defenseman for a left-handed two-way defenseman, Broberg and Brody. And then a right-handed defensive defenseman for a right-handed defensive defenseman in Santini and Wu. They're giving us 2 fourths. And what trade has Brody got? Brody has the most trade value of any of those guys. Santini's is pretty poor. Wu and Broberg are pretty close, or pretty much even. Brody is probably worth, what, 1.5 times these guys? But we do want young guys, so I'm going to say no to that. Wouldn't mind Philippe Deneau, though. Hang on a sec. What is he? Two-way forward. Left-handed, nah, not interested then. Braden Shen though, ooh, left-handed, two-way forward. Only a 75 face-offs, serious. It's in on forward line 4. Well, that'd be a good fourth liner, wouldn't it? But we're not going to do that, I don't think. Ryan O'Reilly, real life, of course. Big news with him going to the Maple Leafs. They've extended him for 3 years, the Blues here, okay. Colton Parayko, interesting. Does he fit? All defensive pairings. But they don't want to give him up. Nor should they. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything with this. Alright, game against St. Louis trade deadline is over. So let's have a look. Chicago won their last 8. So who's picked up who? Nashville. Yeah, we saw that one. Calgary get a fourth, 2 fourths. Sorry, yeah, 4th from LA and a 4th from St. Louis. And St. Louis gets Santini and a 4th round pick. Okay. LA get a 3rd and Xavier Ouellette from Vegas, and they get Vegas in return, get Kempe and a 6th. Buffalo get Vetrano and a 3rd. St. Louis gets Sonny Milano and a 3rd. Yeah, I'm happy with what we got, I think. I think we'll stick with what we got. Marcus Johansson scored 4 points in a 6-1 thumping there. Okay, so maybe we traded for the wrong playmaker. We beat St. Louis in regulation. Broberg is back. Okay. Julius Bergman, thank you for your service. But we need Broberg back in here. And he is going straight in here too. So, as the left-handed two-way defenseman, we need him everywhere. Probably need him on the penalty kill too. Because Stetcher, I believe, is a right-handed shot, so we don't really want that. I would not mind giving Pulock a break, actually. I'm going to swap those two around though. So extras, Stetcher is not going to be the guy for this, I don't think. Or is he? Maybe he will be. I mean, he is on that line, isn't he? I'd rather give Broberg the time for this. So I think we will. Alright, so he's back a good, what, week early. Watch him get injured straight away. Overtime loss to Tampa Bay. A loss to Edmonton. Okay, Tyler Grauvick is back. I think he was over here, was he not? What's he been doing for us? Five points in 12 games. And a -4. Okay, you know what? We're going to swap these two guys around, I think. What is he listed as? Minor checker. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So I think we are going all right for now. We beat Calgary. I honestly was not expecting him to be back as early as he was there. We beat LA. So let's have a look. How are we sitting? We are tied with the Coyotes. 2 points behind Calgary. 4 points behind the Oilers. So we're still in with a shot here. Got 2 more games up here. I'll take us to game 70. We beat Calgary, we lose to the Kings. Alright, that's fine, I think, for now. So how are we going? We are all tied with Edmonton and, who was it? Arizona. But was it Edmonton or Calgary? I'll wait for it to roll back. It's Calgary, okay. That's fair, that is fair. So let's keep going. We got 12 games left in our season. Petey's already at, even if he doesn't score another point for the rest of the season, he is going to get a point per game. Besser's on target for that. Nemesnikov hasn't been as good. Duclair's going to get 50 points. What has Patrick been doing for us? 18 games played and he has 11 points. That's not bad, eh? Has he worked his way up to like 50% on the face-offs? 49, yeah. And he's given the puck away less than he's taken it away. Nice. Thrown the body a bit. I genuinely think he's more of a two-way forward, to be honest, than a power forward, but we'll see. Okay, we're just going to go up here. We'll go up to the rest, or a week. We'll take it a week at a time, eh? Then we'll go up to the 22nd. We got 2 games here. San Jose and Arizona back to back. Sorry, 3 games. I missed St. Louis there. A loss to the Blues. 3 straight losses. Okay. So I think that's probably paid to us making it 4 games. No, 3, sorry, I can't count. Dallas, Ottawa, and Colorado. We beat Dallas and Ottawa. And a shootout loss to Colorado. I think we've got 5 games left. 6 games left. We are 2 points behind the Flames for that 3rd spot. 82 points is the final wild card. And we have 80. Okay, so we'll go up to here. We'll get rid of 3 games. I'd laugh if we didn't make it and we get the 1st overall draft pick. That'd be hilarious. We beat Nashville. We beat Winnipeg and we beat Arizona. That might be putting us in range here. We've overhauled Calgary. Okay, 3 games left. San Jose, Vegas, and Anaheim. Alright, well let's go up. We'll do these 2. Actually, hang on a sec. I think what we're gonna have to do now, we want the best chance we have for this. I think we're gonna have to put Demko in to make sure he gets enough ice time. How many games has he had? So he's played 6 games for us. 3 and 2. He has a save percentage of 9-10 and he's let in basically 2.5 goals per game. Okay. And what about Thatcher? Not the greatest. a 900 save percentage, 3 goals against. He has been playing the majority of the season though. Got 2 shutouts. Last year he had 4. He's played more this year than last year. He'll be getting a better backup goalie for next year though. Just don't worry about that. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that, aren't we? We want the best possible chance for doing this, so we are going to go back to auto rotate goalies off. And we need Thatcher Demko to play out of his skin for 3 games, essentially. Alright, let's see what we got. Game against San Jose. Home game for us. We need a win. Patrick Nemeth has been injured with an injured elbow. Estimated return April 11. Okay, so Bergman's going in. We beat San Jose. And now we got 4 points. 3 points over the Coyotes. So if we get a point, I think we're good. Big game against Vegas here. If we get a point, we're good. If we get a win, it's even better. 5-2 loss. But we're in. We'll be facing San Jose from the looks of things. And we lose to Anaheim. So there you go. Alright, so the regular season has ended. We'll go forward another day. We will stop the sim. Patrick Nemeth is back. And we, miraculously, are at full strength. Just what you want. So let's have a look at the playoff conference here, shall we? Have a look at that later. So Edmonton v Winnipeg, San Jose versus us, Colorado and Dallas, and Minnesota versus Chicago. So we could get a rematch of us versus Chicago again. 3rd straight year. Boston versus the Rangers, Toronto, Florida, New Jersey, Tampa, Carolina, and the Islanders. So all 3 of the New York sort of based teams make it. Only one of my buddies from Gran Turismo is not going to like the fact that I'm dumping the New Jersey Devils in with the New York area, but they're close enough to that area. Alright, I'm pretty happy that we managed to pull that out with a good end to the season. Once Broberg came back, I think we were pretty good. So he came back basically against Ottawa, right? Ottawa. What's this team? Tampa. I knew that. Yeah, we won 3 games there, then we lost 4. Then we won 6 of our next 7. We lost to Vegas there, and then lost to Anaheim, but it's not going to matter because neither of those teams made it. Well, I'm real happy with that. That was a considering what we have done to our team, how many changes we've made, I might change Patrick to a two-way forward because I think that probably more fits with his style of play. I am going to make sure that all of the goalies in all 16 teams actually have the correct helmets for next time. So we are done with that right now. We'll go back to the chat screen for you. So there you go. We will be back tonight in about 6 hours time, trying to decide what we're going to do. We might go back to the Vikings Wolves of Midgard in our new game plus mode. We got a bit frustrated towards the end of the stream last time out because we couldn't defeat the frickin' boss monster. So we'll probably try and level up our characters a little bit, and then take another crack at him tonight. We are working 5 days next week, so we're going to have to be able to we're not going to be able to have a midweek stream like we did this week. So next Friday we'll be back, probably with the Canucks, to see how our cup defense goes. Since we made the playoffs, we actually have that chance now. JT Miller still on New Jersey Devils there. I see that. He says that he got a hattie. Good job, buddy. That is going to be it, I think, from me. So cheers for watching, everybody. Once again, the support on the channel so far has been really good. We are slowly making our way up to 160 followers. I'd like to get to 200 this year, but we will have to wait and see on that, I guess. Once again, if you are liking what we are doing and wish to support the channel, you can do that in a variety of ways. You can donate directly via PayPal. You can subscribe through Twitch or Amazon Prime. Or you can pick up some merch over on our merch store at Streamlabs. I believe we have links to everything under our About page on Twitch. Just note that the PayPal account will take you to our home business, which is WP Freelancers. We do 3D printing and AutoCAD drawings. That's pretty much all we do. So if you're looking for little ornaments or something, little knickknacks that you can maybe give away to somebody that you'd like for a present, you can get in touch with us and we'll see what we can do for the 3D printing. I do have some stuff posted over on my Twitter account. I think I've got a lithograph over there, and then the chocobo that we ended up doing late last year or earlier this year. I think it was late last year. That's it from me, so have an awesome rest of your day. If you cannot make the stream tonight, then have a great week, and we will catch you next time. Have a good one.